When I was a young girl, many of you already know this, I was a humdinger, okay? I dated a lot. I remember going on 3 different dates in one day when I was very young. You know, I loved it. I loved going places and getting taken out to eat and shopping. I loved it. I was always going to the movies, going to the arcade. I mean, I just loved it. I loved dating. And as I got older, I loved going on the party line. The party line was the truth, okay? And then online dating came out, and I would like to go online dating before it was even popular. Back when it was on AOL, America Online, Black Lesbian Chat. That's where we used to go. So, you know, I love dating. I dated a lot, a lot. And over time, one of the things that happened was I got the reputation amongst my women for being a player. Now, this never got me into any trouble because I was always honest. I was always honest with my women. So they never got mad at me about anything because I always kept it real. But one of the things that I noticed was that they always thought they were competing with my other suitors, other women that I was talking to. They always thought they were competing with them, but that is not the truth. That's not what their competition was. So today, I'm going to read you something that I saw online because this woman, her name is, it looks like Kaya Nova. I guess she posted this on Twitter and somebody reposted it. And I want to read it to you because this is some Aquarius shit right here. And it deeply explains what I was talking about as far as competition. So first, let me do the introduction and then I'm going to read this and explain. I am Queen Aset Haru. Thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. I got on my Aquarius jewelry that my buddy Jim gave me, one of the subscribers. Hey Jim, this is one of my favorite sets, so I had to wear it. I love the crescent moon with the Aquarius. So if this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button. And everybody, please like this video and hit the bell too. If you subscribe, please hit the bell. And everybody, please smack that thumb, hit the like button. And if you can, please drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And if you want to, please stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to read 2 comments from previous videos and talk more about them, okay? If you would like to get a reading done, if you'd like to hit me up on social media, if you would like to get some Ask an Aquarius merchandise, if you would like to get some ArchAngel Michael merchandise, which is really cool because I had them all designed by a Costa Rican artist and it came out really beautiful. Those links and all that information I'm talking about is underneath this video. If you would like to be one of my patrons on Patreon, that is also underneath this video. So let's talk about this message from Kaya. Kaya said, people think they're competing with other suitors when dating me. But really, I'm comparing you to my own solitude. That's the competition. Is your company better than being alone? Am I growing around you like I do when I'm alone? Do I feel safe? Is there joy? Is there peace? So with my women thinking they're competing with other women, the truth is, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not competing with none of them because I will dump all of them if you are better than being alone. If being with you is just as quality and just as peaceful and just as happy and just as safe as being by myself, I will kick everybody to the curb. You understand? All of them. Every last one of them. And block them. Don't even talk to them no more if you really that person. But think about it. My solitude, and this I think is big because I don't know if Kaya is an Aquarius or not, but for Aquarius, this is, I think, even more it's like magnified, because Aquarius loves spending time alone. Many of us, not all of us, but I have met, like, I'm gonna say from the people I've met, 85% of the Aquarius love spending time by themselves. Now, this is people that maybe are alone, maybe in a relationship, but all of us value that time, at least some time, just to do our hobbies and our causes and things that we enjoy. And some of us more than others. I love my own company. I have so many things to do, so many fun, so many inspiring, so many interesting things to do. I can be painting a picture, I can be writing poems, I can be doing cards, I can be reading books, I can be talking to my friends, I can be making videos. There's so many things I can be doing with 24 hours. So the question is, if I am going to sacrifice my alone time, you need to be quality. You need to be somebody that I look forward to being around. And I've had 2 cases in my life where I was really willing to sacrifice some of my alone time to spend time with that person. And you guys know about them because it was the only 2 people in my life that I almost committed to. Okay, if they had acted right, if they had been on board, I would have actually done it. But both of them messed up. Cancer and a Taurus, and they both fucked up. But the point of the matter is that if they had not, I would have been willing to sacrifice my alone time to be with them. I know a lot of Aquarius who tell me that. Even my buddy Jim, the one that gave me the Aquarius jewelry, his girlfriend's name is Jen, and Jen is an Aquarius. And he told me that he doesn't feel the need to escape her. He never feels the need to have all this, massive amount of space, because he enjoys the quality time that they spend together. And this is what this young lady is talking about. So if you have an Aquarius and you're trying to get close to them and you want to be in a relationship with them, ask yourself these questions. How is your company? When your Aquarius is around you, is it better than them being alone? Do they feel happy? Do they feel peaceful? Do they feel joyous? Do they look forward to seeing you? These are the questions. It's not about them other suitors. It's not about the other women, the other men, whatever they're seeing. It's not about them. It's about how you show up in the relationship. Because like I said, all those people can be cut. I will cut the whole starting line. I've done it before, no problems. But you have to be the person that is worthy of that. Our connection, our time together. And these are really deep. She said, am I growing around you? Whoo, is she growing? If I'm in a relationship with somebody, now mind you, I should be growing, period. Like she said, she's growing on her own. So you should be growing until you drop dead. You should be continuously growing. Now, if I could also grow and be around you, oh man, that's somebody worthy of committing to. So ask yourself these questions. And I mean, this could really be true in any relationship, but if you're with an Aquarius and you're trying to get them to commit to you, this is probably one of the biggest questions on their mind, especially if you have an Aquarius that enjoys spending time alone. The question becomes, I'm sacrificing my time. Is it going to be quality? I need to sacrifice it for something that's equal or at least worthy of that time that I'm giving up. Now, this particular message from this young lady, it's a short one. This video won't be that long, but it's important, especially if you're in a relationship with an Aquarius. You are competing with the Aquarius. You're not competing with their ex. You're not competing with their, neighbor. You're not competing with somebody else that's trying to holler at them. You are competing with the Aquarius themselves. Because the question is spending time with you better than spending time with me? And for me, the answer has never been yes. It was almost yes on those 2 equations, but it's never fully been yes. I've always went back to being by myself and been like, yeah, this is better. This is a lot better. And if I stop messing with somebody and being alone is better, the chances that I'm going to give them another serious chance, because I might, talk to them or something, but the chances of me really seriously giving them a chance are not high, because I already know that I don't have the same quality of time with you that I have with me. How is that going to work? So think about that if you're talking to or trying to get with an Aquarius, especially if your Aquarius won't commit. If you've been with an Aquarius a certain amount of time, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, and your Aquarius will not commit, the question becomes, is this part of what's going on? Because it could be a lot of things, but it definitely could be this. So this is the first question I would ask myself if I had an Aquarius that would not commit. All right, now we're going to read some positive comments. The first one came from Michelle Cortez. Michelle says, "Amen. I'm with you on that. I'm too old to be looking for evidence and asking questions. It's exhausting and annoying." Exactly. If you're somebody that's in a relationship with somebody and you have to police them, that's what I call policing the person. You have to see what they're doing and go behind them and look for evidence and do this and do that. You is somebody you shouldn't be with. Let that person go play their games with somebody else. I'm too old to play a lot of games. And even if I was 20 years old, I still would not want to play those games. I don't play with my heart. After having it torn up too many times, I don't play with my heart. And you shouldn't either. Cameron DeRossi. Hey, Cameron. Cameron said, "At Queen Onset Haru, I have a connection with someone who is Aquarius, but she doesn't talk about her feelings." Oh my God. Surprise, surprise. That's a problem we have, unfortunately. So if your Aquarius isn't talking about their feelings, it's because they're not comfortable doing so. And this could be no fault of your own. It could just be because they need time. Aquarius have a hard time acknowledging and talking about our feelings. So give them some time if it hasn't been that long. And if it has been a long time and they still won't acknowledge their feelings, talk to the Aquarius about it, because they're probably struggling with it and maybe you can help them. Some Aquarius might accept the help and some will not. Okay? All right, guys, you come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.